Hi guys, Arindam here. And in this video, I will show you how to complete a hard 50,000 element vein solo on official PvP difficulty settings. I will be using a mate boosted pair of Yutyrannus, both of which are max level and have come from the same parents and have slight mutations. Both of them will have ascendant saddles. Now the one that I'll write has every single level put into melee damage. Set the ancestors with 2 mutations. As you can see, the mutation is obviously blue colored. The other one has the exact opposite. Every single level put into health, nothing into melee, nothing else. Again the same thing, again an ascendant saddle. So I also have Mantis with an ascendant pick, ascendant hatchet for collecting the element veins. I have Villainosaur for close-in encounters or ranged attacks. I have a Gasback and an Argentavis for carrying the loot, and I have a Snow Owl for healing just in case it's required. So let us begin. Now both of the Yutyrannus have harvesting and item collection disabled, and for the female one I'll enable the courage mode. The reason for using a Yutyrannus is simple. Its fear roar actually causes the corrupted dinos to aggro onto you. This is helpful for taking the enemies out of the node and into my area of attack. Also, the Yutyrannus is a rather powerful dino and has slightly less power than a Rex, and is more powerful than a Allosaurus or even a even in some cases a Therizinosaurus. Now in a hard element vein, it has 50,000 health, and the enemies you find are in the levels between the enemies encountered have between 50 and 100. As you can see, it has already started to attack me. And because I made boosted 100% imprinted everything, it is doing a lot of damage. If this was PvE, you could always take a Giga and this becomes rather easy. But in PvP, the Giga can literally 1-2 shot most of the small element units, which could be a real danger for you. As you can see, with the fear roar, the enemies will try to attack you and not the small nodes. to disable harvesting on this, which I have not actually. I've actually by mistake have not turned disabled harvesting. Let's see if this works or not. You can see, using the courage road, you can actually invite dinos like stegos and carnos away from the moon, but you cannot do anything to the larger things like spinos, paracertheriums and vexes, and obviously wyverns. The two most powerful enemies you might encounter are enraged triceratops as well as Yutyrannus also has an additional advantage that Yutyrannus has a very good knockback. It can even knock back Rexes, a very vital thing in such things. Let's see if it works. Yutyrannus is also a large-sized creature and thus has trample damage, just like the Rexes and Giganotos. can see, it has the power to knock back even spiders. The difficulty level of a hard 50,000 element vein is somewhere between a yellow and a red OSD. You can see my strategy is not really working as good as I wanted to, because I'm doing a lot of damage to the nodes myself. The wyverns are completely unaffected by the road. The static noise that you hear means that some wild dino has actually entered the border region of the map. This is a bug that has not been fixed for another long time. It generally should happen only to you, but it is also meant for wild dinos, unfortunately. Let me take out these guys first. the way it's done. So now we have our element vein perfectly completed, just the way we want it to. Let me take a screenshot first before we do any sort of harvesting. We can do it from here, that would be better. Anyway, so now all I need to do is take out the mantis and start harvesting. Okay, wrong dino. Really wrong dino. So what I would do is I would take out the mantis after this timer, then harvest, then equip the mantis with the hatchet and harvest each of the small nodes first. Only when the small nodes are completely done will I harvest the last node. See that the amount of health on the element node remains constant no matter how much damage you do. So long as you don't destroy the central node, or the corrupted dinos not destroy the central node, everything should be okay. So guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope the Yutyrannus strategy should be useful for some of you. If not, you can always invent new ones and post a video. I would gladly like to see any other strategies. So thank you for watching. Till then, goodbye, and stay tuned for more.